This video we're going to go through the process of adding photographs to your website, and there are basically three ways that you can do that using the Kagora Biz WordPress platform. One is that you can add photos to either pages or posts by putting them either directly into the page or alternatively into the media gallery. The second is that you can create a photo slideshow. And that's what we're going to go through this video, is adding a slideshow to the site. And then the third thing that you can do is you can create a featured content gallery. And a featured content gallery is where you can have scrolling photographs or images that link out to a particular page or post, so that if people click on this page here, it'll take them out to the cafes and delis page. So we'll cover that in a separate video. This time we're going to have a look at adding a photo slideshow. Now, incidentally, if you're wondering about the effect of getting this type of header, that's something that our sites can enable to happen. You can either have a narrow header, or not so deep, or a big one like you're looking at here. Now, the slideshows can be put into any page. Here you're actually seeing it embedded into a widget on the very front page of the site, but if you wanted to create a page and call it photos, then you could do so and just embed a slideshow within that photos page. Generally speaking, up to 20 images is a good rule of thumb. Not a bad idea to run sort of 4 or 8, or do it in a multiple of 4 so that they sit across the page, as you're seeing here. And the system does automatically create these thumbnails, and the functionality that you can just click on a photo and it will bring that particular photo up, and then it's done so within the slideshow that I can scroll backwards or scroll forwards and look at other photos. Now, these photos are perhaps a little bit smaller than you may want, and we'll show you in a moment how to set this up, that even if your photos are quite a bit larger, you can set up the system to auto resize them for you to the necessary size. Now, once the viewer's finished with the slideshows, to get rid of it, it's just a matter of clicking it and it closes and they're back on the site. Now, let's go and have a look. So we go down to the bottom and log in. Now, we are already logged in, so I'll just take us to the actual admin panel, or to the dashboard, which is where you'll end up upon logging in. And down the left hand side we've got our menu again that we've seen in other training videos, and right down the bottom is gallery. So this is the one that we want. If the gallery isn't there, you just need to go up to plugins to enable it. Now, within the gallery, if we just click to bring up the submenu, you'll see that there are a number of different areas: overview, add gallery images, manage gallery, albums, options. What we'll do is we'll be mainly having a look at how to add a gallery and manage the images, but let's first go to options and have a look at what's set up there. So across the top we've got a series of different things that you can set. If you scroll down, you'll notice that the pick lens is deactivated, and that is something that we recommend that you do go and deselect that, so that it's just a standard slideshow rather than bringing in pick lens. Under images is where you can set the maximum size of images. So Next-Gen Gallery will obviously, as it says here, keep the ratio size, but if you want a maximum height of 600 and a maximum width of 800, then you can do that. And you can also set the image quality, which just reflects on how heavy things are. So they're the main things to go and do. There are other things here that you can talk about, how many images that you want on a page, and have a play with some of these other sorts of things. But really, it's just setting the size that you want and deactivating pick lens. So when you go to add gallery or images, you'll be prompted to add a new gallery. Now, we've already created a few galleries here, but let's just create one called Cycles 3, and that will just create the gallery, and you'll see that this is actually the fourth gallery that we've produced. Can you see that short code there? Square bracket ng gallery ID equals 4, and then another closed square bracket, and that's the short code. That's what you copy and then paste, whether it be into the widget or into the page, to embed the slideshow where you want it. Now, having created the gallery, you can then upload images. So you find the image that you want, and you can select multiple images, I think, and we'll choose that. Alternatively, you can just go through and add them one by one, and they'll be loaded here, ready to be uploaded into a particular gallery. And then you just need to choose the gallery that you want. So if I want to put them into the newly created gallery 4, I could then just go through and click upload, and it will send all of those photos up, and it will give you a message that that has been successful. You'll notice that they can be put within a zip file if you want to do it that way, rather than uploading them individually. Now, having uploaded them, we can then go to the gallery and see what's happening. So here are the 4 galleries that we've created, 8 in the one that you saw on the front page of the website, and here are the 2 that we've just added now. And so if I click to that, I can do things like just have a look at the thumbnails that were created. If I wanted to zoom in and have a slightly different thumbnail, you'll see that if you just scroll over here, it has Edit Thumb, and that'll put you through a process where you can do that. Normally you don't need to do anything here, but I will just point out one thing, that if you wanted to resize images, and NextGen Gallery should already have done that, just by selecting things here, there are different actions that you can put. You can create new thumbnails, you can resize the images. So if you had them at one size and then you're thinking, oh, I want to make them a bit smaller, just go into images, change that maximum width and height from the default of 800 by 600, and then go through and resize them all. So that's really all there is to it, and then you just need to sort out where you want to embed it. Now, we put it into the front page of the site, and that's within the widgets section under Appearance, Widgets, and then we'll have a look at where this shortcode of ng gallery ID equals 1 is. So under the home page middle was where we had it, and if we go into the visual format here, you'll just see our shortcode there, ng gallery ID equals 1, has embedded it into this particular section of the site. If you wanted to put it into a page, you just go to the page or into the post, and it'll bring it in. So in the next video, we'll go through the process of creating that featured content gallery. I'll just quickly point out the media center here, and this is where you can add photographs up into the library. And when you do so, you have the opportunity to pick things like, oops, that wasn't the one we wanted. We want this one here. So we bring in this photograph. And you can put other things in media, videos and audio and so on. And then if we just go show, you'll see that you can set the title. If you want a caption around it, you can. And when you go to embed it into a post, you get some other options as far as resizing it goes. So that's just there under media. Alright, well thanks very much, and look forward to catching you in the next video when we go through the featured content gallery. Bye.